Alrighty, welcome everybody to another fantastic episode of Get Played. I have turned the music down a little bit, so you should be able to hear me over my voice. Oh, thank you so much. Iris 616, if that's your game, I'll go ahead and throw it on deck. You'll be number 3. You'll see there's a running list. Today I'm using the Itch app. The reason I don't use the Itch app a lot is because I haven't found an easy way to get to game jams. However, I have preset using the browser feature of the tabs, the landing page of the Godot jam. So when I do game jams, it's hard for me to use this to like get everything together. And I don't know if Leaf wants to change that someday, but if you're watching this someday, Moonscript, Leaf, that would be great if there was like a jam button up here somewhere. A couple of plugs. We're going to start things off with Sekras. He is part of our Discord community. So plug number 1 will be Discord. If you want to get on deck ahead of time, I highly recommend you come hang out, be a part of our community. There's a bunch of other developers. A lot of us are on itch.io all the time making games and doing game jams and stuff. So feel free to follow me on Twitter, and also feel free to join the Discord server. If you're in there and you're hanging out, you don't even have to have something relevant to whatever I'm streaming that night, but if you're part of, or if I'm getting ready to do the Wednesday show or the Saturday morning show, which is a lot better for a lot of people that are over in Europe, over in that time zone, you can hang out in Discord, just mention what you're working on. I have a channel to show off your game. Not only are you going to show it to that community, but also and get feedback from them, but also I'll make sure to queue it up into one of the shows and get it played even if you can't be here. So I highly recommend joining Discord if you can. Plug number 2, I'm going to try to do these all pretty quickly, but item number 2 on the list is I sometimes export these out, usually always eventually, to YouTube, and I save them as VODs on Twitch. So if you're watching this and it happens to be a past broadcast, or you are watching this on YouTube or some other, if you've torrented this off of one of those shady websites because you didn't want to buy my DVD that doesn't exist or my Blu-ray, understand that this is a live show. You can join at any time. You can come hang out with developers that make their games, and they'll be here with stuff that they've done, and also you can be a part of that community and hang out and give feedback and see new stuff. Even if you don't make games yourself, you can get into game development. You can hang out. You can talk about engines. You can get started. You can have a wealth of knowledge and fun people to hang out with. So feel free to do that sometime. I don't have a YouTube command set up anymore. I should probably do that. There's a link somewhere. You can find it if you're good. I just realized that it's totally not linked to any of this in any way. It used to be a long time ago. Things will get exported out. I know there's a lot of people staying up late right now to get their stuff watched. Sekras is actually, I think, in Japan, maybe. So really far away. We have an international community. I try to do 2 different streams. So topic number 3, and I'll make this really quick, is that this show happens every Wednesday. Whether you're in a game jam or not, or there's a jam going on, or you're just working on a side project, or you have some other game that you're interested or some other project that you're working on, feel free to come by, link it in chat. Chat always has priority over anything else I have queued up to stream. So if you're here and you have stuff that you've done, you can have it not only played by me on Twitch and get my subjective feedback, but also it'll be exported out to YouTube, and I'll tweet about it and all that jazz. So I'm here for you because this is the thing that I do for fun. So Wednesdays and Saturday mornings, that's what I do. On Fridays, I have a very short show. It's usually under half an hour, and it's just news in game development. It's very quick, to the point. Sometimes it's kind of weird. Last week we talked about geology. I explained where I'm from, and we e-stalked somebody that called me a noob on a really old YouTube video. But the comment was new, and it was really bizarre. I was just practicing my investigatory journalism skills with that, and it was a lot of fun. Iris616 says, I found about this stream because of the Godot jam, but God, it's looking pretty great already. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I try to see what jams are ending soon-ish on itch.io and see if they have like a Discord or Twitter. I did the Bitsy jam a little bit ago, doing the Godot jam, which I joined, but I wasn't able to get a game done because of some other stuff that happened in real life. I'm definitely taking a lot more time. Let's see here. Awesome. Carol Dotto says, that's my game for the jam. I will queue you up too. So I'm putting the games I'm playing in reverse order over here on the sidebar. using the Itch.io app. So you'll go right here to spot number 4. We're going to start off with Thermos. And Caraffle says Saturday can be source code inspection. Neat. Yes. And so if you do decide to follow me on Twitch, which there's like a heart or something up above on the top of the channel, it's free to follow. If you click to follow, you'll get an email when I go live with a description of what I'm streaming. Like I said, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, those are the shows that are set. Your local time of when that happens is below this video. So if you scroll down, there's a widget there that will show you what time the show is in your time zone. I'm on the East Coast, so when the channel's not running, it'll show you the East Coast times here. I promise we're wrapping this up, and I'll get to streaming games here in a minute. I know it's been like 5 minutes. I'm trying to limit and condense how I do this. The last thing I'll say is if you do choose to follow me on Twitch, there's times when I'll stream on those off days. If it's not on one of those 3, you'll see me working in Unity on one of my other projects. So feel free to shoot me a follow if you like what you see. If not, you can always come back and hang out and see what's going on. No big deal. And I don't live off of Twitch. I have a full-time job, so I don't need anything from you. However, anything that you do contribute is greatly appreciated. It helps cover the cost of streaming and the equipment and this and that. You've heard it from other streamers. If you're on Twitch, you've probably heard that shindig a bunch of times. However, I don't need you to pay my bills. I don't really need you. So don't feel obligated. This is for fun. And we're going to start off with the Scrolls of Thermos. And this is a game by Sekras, who does hang out in our Discord. So last but not least, a big thank you, really quick, and I'll do this at the end of the show also, to Nanuker, Player DBR, Sekras, you guys, thanks a lot. Anomalous, who's not here tonight, and Rain Drinker, Space Face, Space Monkey, and the other people that have been. Nanuker, I think I already mentioned you. If I forgot you, I am sorry. However, thanks, big shout out to our community. So those are kind of regulars that are always hanging out, supporters of the show in many different ways, and they're greatly appreciated. Without further delay, we're going to go ahead and install this. Now, I turned my sound up when I'm doing the music before the stream counts down, like begins. So, and everybody's game is different. Luckily, these are all in Godot, but a lot of times I'm doing different games with different engines. So if for some reason you cannot hear the microphone, I rely on your feedback to let me know. I can adjust the sound volume very quickly and easily with the software that I use to stream. However, if you can't hear me or the music's super loud, if it's making your ears bleed, or you can't hear anything at all, please let me know in chat and I will do my best to correct it. So, our first game up is the Scrolls of Thermos. Controller support. Press any of these buttons to start with your preferred controller. I'm going to start with mouse. We might double back and use controller though. Let's see here. Use the WASD keys to move. Oh yeah. Whoa, that dude just shot me in the face. Can I not attack? Clicking isn't doing any good. Look at the Godot plug there. I summon you to assign you a task. Travel to the other 2 altars and bring me the Scrolls of Thermos. I have no weapons. Now we can attack. A shield? It's my lost powerful weapon. Seriously, don't you have a sword? I can deflect fire projectiles, but not ice projectiles. A knife? A pocket knife? Use the right mouse button to defend. Go, and good luck. Oh, man. Oh, that's really nice. Check that out. Oh, that's lovely. Just checking out the vectors there. I like these particles coming off also. It's really cool. Sekras, the Godot Jam, you didn't have to put the Godot icon in here. That's the theme's temperature. You didn't have to do that. Oh man, this is cool. I'm joking, but it's not really a funny joke. I try though. You slow down when you block too. Man, it's a good thing you used really easy math and this probably wasn't hard to encode any of those vectors at all. Come on, what's up, dude? The second I lower my shield, man, he shoots. Alright. The shadows from the trees give the game a nice perspective. As a player, I enjoy that. A nice knockback, too. I enjoy the effects there. Am I gonna die? I'm gonna die. I need to stop talking and keep playing. What's up? Oh, man. Why'd I lower the shield? It's not that hard. I'm just not playing good. So, it would be nice to see life bars on the enemies to know how much health or how many more hits they need. What's up? I like how the shadows get smaller as the coins float up and down. It's real cool, and there's like shading on the trees too. It gives it a sense of depth. It's a really nice effect. As a player, I definitely feel, oh, I can't block ice. The dude told me that. Why'd I do that? Now I gotta run. Oh man, gotta kite. Oh geez, more of them. Go. I bet you I can reflect fire, but I don't wanna. That's just not gonna be good. All right. Oh man, eating my lunch. Hey, come over here. Hang out with these. You guys hang out. I'm gonna die. No good. Is it counting my deaths? And there's a speedrun clock? What's up? That's right. I'm ready. Yeah. I think it made a noise here too when it reached 4 minutes. I think there's a little indicator. Alright, get somewhere safe and I'll catch up with chat. Haha. You hit yourself, fool. Why are you hitting yourself? Oh man. That's right. Friendly fire. Alright, catch up on chat. That's a good game. I followed your advice on the shadows. Oh, thanks. Yeah, you made another game. Feel free to plug your other game, Sekras, also, the one that you've been working on. With the cat heads, the cool cats that I possess, the demon cats. I really like it. It looks incredible for a 3-day jam. Our game is super small compared. Yeah, mine is much more simple than that. By the way, we can't see the UI at the top. Oh, yeah, because of the stupid things. Hold on, I'll get... What widgets? There. There you go. There's... Let's just take them. Let's take it all off. All right, there you go. Now you can see my health bar. Thanks a lot. Excellent feedback. There we go. All right. Do I have more life now than I had earlier? Or have I only been looking up when I'm really not in a good spot? Wait, was that guy somebody I could talk to? He didn't fire at me right away. Who's this? What am I doing? Welcome, Theo. My brother sent word of your crossing. I'll inscribe part of my scrolls in your shield. Oh, yeah. The shield can deflect ice projectiles. An ice shield. How do I switch between fire and ice? Just press the space key. The shield also gives you the ability to dash and ram into demons. Finally, some sort of attack weapon. Use the left mouse button to dash, but beware. You must have the right type of shield. And dashing costs energy. Go and good luck. Alright. Fire. Ice. Fire. Ice. And then that's a... Ooh, dashing. What happens if I try to dash with fire? I'll probably just get hurt though, huh? Alright, here we go. Ice, what's up? Nope. Yeah. Fool. Oh man. Switch shields. Switch shields. Oh, switch shields back. Oh my gosh, it keeps bouncing. I for some reason thought that it was gonna not bounce again after it bounced once. Just ate my lunch. Alright, what's up? Mm-hmm. That's right. Gotta realize. You're messing with Theo. You see. Theo. Alright, nice dudes. Yo, what's up? What's up? Bam! In your face. Literally. Oh, that one got stuck. Is it safe? Can I? I'll smash that guy. He kinda, I think he got stuck on the coin or something. Or maybe, I think the guy died as he was casting, and so it just stayed in space. It's probably very rare. You have to have one of these guys power up and another guy kill him at just the right time. Man, that tree is legit. Rage. Oh man, sweet. Look at all this green I got now. I'm a boss. I love the trailing effect on the fireball. It gives it such a nice feel. And also the embers when they fade into the ground, like it's got some really, hey, there it is again, the same kind of fiery thing going on. Man, I missed it. It's a kind of tight hitbox for the fireball. Yeah. What's up, dude? I don't think I went down here yet. Oh, man. Jeez. Yeah, keep them coming. Double kill. Oh man. Did I reflect that with a fire shield? No, I didn't. just ate it. Yeah, down you go. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Okay. What's up? Shoot at me. Oh, what? There's like a little bit of lag when I run over a power-up right away, like that. Like the hitbox hasn't fully registered yet, or there's a collision detection that's a little off. Let's see, wee. I don't know how. You've seen all I know about Godot, Sakras. You've seen the whole 15 minutes I installed it and tried to use it one night on Friday. So I don't really know anything about it. Yeah. Oh no. Get away. I like that I can still dash with a fire shield. I just can't kill anything with it, but I can still use it to kind of get away quickly if I need to bail on somebody. Yeah, hit him again. Iceman now. Yeah, ram them more. Oh, geez, not those ones, though. deal, homie? Yeah. Tell you what, speedrunning, that's what it's gonna look like. My brother, something all incredible, heart scroll shield, something, something. Now go to the first altar. Wait, no reward of some sort? We are all out now. Go and good luck. Do the thing, fool. Come on. What's up? No! I like that the checkpoints, like it restarts me. I don't have to do everything all over again. It's definitely keeping me playing. Oh, I can ram that dude too. I thought I could only ram the ice guys. That kind of hurt. Yeah. Oh man, they come back. All right, we're just gonna dip. That's right. Running for it. I lost my ability to dash. There it is. Whoa, they're chasing me? Skirt! Man, that knocked that. Okay. Deal with that. Good night, Croffle. Ah, this is like the worst mix. Run away. Chased me down and shot me in the face. We're leaving. I'm out of here. It's time to go. Man, they're vicious. Ah! He knows where I'm gonna go. He's really good. Like, he shot to where I was gonna be. It feels that way. Man. Haha. Why am I so bad at this game? There we go. I think I need to go this way. Oh, it uses energy to dash. I got it. Now I know why I couldn't dash. Oh man, that makes it interesting. Here we are. Well done, you finished the game. 1659. 8 deaths, but I was streaming in my defense. 71 kills. Max energy. I feel like I died a lot more than 8 times. Max energy, 364. Bonus, 14,500. Final score, 72. 157. There you go. Read them and weep. All right, let's check out another game. Thank you, Sakaras, for your game. I liked it a lot. Yeah, the one thing I wanted to see was maybe just the enemy health. I know everybody had like 2 hit points, it seemed like, but that would be kind of cool to see. I don't know. Your other game is so far along that you've been working on. I think that this probably won't be a priority, but it was really fun. Find a way to use some of the stuff that you did in this or combine this in with that. I don't know. Your other game's awesome too. So really appreciate you being a part of the community here and hanging out with us all, and then also submitting your game. So thank you so much for trying it. So on deck, I think we have Shower Simulator coming up next. And then we'll do Firekeeper and then Falcon, a Heavy Meteor Strike. So Shower Simulator is coming up. Yeah, if you have a game, go ahead and shoot a link in chat. So like some people have Google Forms you fill out and you got to put all your details in, and then they go through that and they ask if the people are in chat. This is a lot more laid back than that. So just if you have a game, link it, and then I'll add it in here. I just go up this list. So it's like first come, first serve. And I think even that Carafel had to go. I'm still going to play their game. So, and then this will eventually get exported out to YouTube. So chat always has priority. And I talked about this a little bit in the beginning. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it, but if you like this show or you want to see your game stream and I don't get to today, I do another show Saturday mornings at 8 Eastern Time, United States. It's about 2 or 3 in the afternoon if you're in Europe, so feel free to come by on that show. And then also this show happens every week, so it is the Saturday one, and it's not just limited to a game jam. So if you have another project that you're working on, this is more of a community and than it is like a one-time special event. I do this every week, and so if you want to hang out and be a part of that, that's sweet. There's Twitter and Discord links below. So feel free to join. And if you're in Discord and you're working on a game or you want something on the stream, you can, like, that's really a cool thing to do too. All right. So yeah, let me go ahead and grab Henry Quest and I'll add it here to our list of awesome things. Thank you so much for the follow, Gun Screwer. We really appreciate it over here at the stream. So thank you so much. That is awesome. Thank you, Ponce Music, for the follow, too. I'm going to throw my banners and stuff back up here as well, just so they're up there. I mentioned before, following, that's awesome. You'll get a notification anytime I go live with details on what I'm streaming, so I appreciate it a lot. And I'll give you a follow here if you have stuff. My feed, you'll see there's 51 new here. I usually follow every creator whose game I play, so and then I'll go through the feed sometimes on some shows. Let's go ahead and install Shower Simulator. On Friday nights, I do a news show. It's all down below. You can read about the stuff and when I'm not online or whatever. So here we go. Let's launch this. I think I need to resize this window somehow. He needs to go potty too. He needs to potty. Alright, let's go and grab... So we have these up here. How do I resize this window? Give me 1 second. It looks like it's mocked up for Android, so let's see. Maybe if I launch it. Just download in my downloads area. No, it's not. Alright. Launch, show local files. Ooh, there we go. Look at us. There we go. That'll... Oh, yeah. Hacked it. Here's some times. Alright, so we want a little bit warmer. Oh, man. Too warm. I wonder how we go to the bathroom. A little cold. A little too cold. There we go. I wonder how we get potty. You need to duke. I don't know how to make you duke, buddy. Let's make it a little warmer. Nope, a little warmer. You can see the happiness updating here. Ben didn't shower in time. Oh man, look at all that circular poo on him. I hate it when that happens to me. I absolutely hate it when I have circular poo all over my body. Alright. Space 14, thanks so much for coming out. Another regular. Really do appreciate it. We're playing right now GODOT Jam games. So we're hanging out and partying with the GODOT Jam peeps. Now, I need to... So here's the amount of time I have. Alright, we gotta shower quick, dude. Come on. Clearly you don't shower like I do. I'd be done already. Just done. There we go. Go for it. Why are you not happy? Bro. I think I should read. I don't know how to make you go potty. Oh. What does this do? Woo! Oh no. He died. He froze. He froze. Alright, let's read. Very accurate real-life shower simulator. Drag the water handles to control the water flow. This is an interesting particle shader in here that allows you to change the amount of particles without the particle shader resetting. If you're new to Godot and want to learn how to code and organize scenes, don't look at this. Seriously, it's ugly. Alright, here we go again. We gotta get a good shower going. I like my showers not that hot. Be happy, dude. Come on. Oh no, he's burning. He's burning. Oh my god, he's gonna die. He got roasted. Look at the grill marks. Alright. Alright. A little bit of hot. A little bit of cold. Not a whole lot of cold. More cold. Less cold. Less cold. Oh no. We're gonna run out of time, dude. You gotta get clean. Oh, that's death. That's not happiness. I'm playing this game completely backwards. I'm trying to kill Ben. Oh, man. Sakura says, my wife would take the rest of the stream to finish the shower. Mine would too. And it would be really hot. I mean, it would be hot, but it would also be hot. Let's see. Hey, is there a list of games you played yet? I played Sakuras' game so far. Yes. That's it. I don't speed through. I tend to take my time, but you can always hang, and the list of games on deck is over here on the left. So Firekeeper, Falcon, Henry's Quest are all on deck, and if you have a game that you would like to see, let me know. And if I missed your game, let me know. I think I have one here that I missed. Let's grab this guy. Bam. Add this in. Poof. Sound effects. Look at the downloads thing here. That's cool. Not. Alright. So right now we're playing Shower Simulator. Because I can rate the GODOT Jam games, I'll rate all of these after the stream. So that way you guys can't see what I wrote. It'll be top secret. Top secret. I remember the scene from Punisher series with a hot shower in prison. Very disturbing. I don't remember that, and I'm happy I don't. Alright, here we go. Hot time. Come on, here you go. Don't be cold, dude. Just stay. Now, happiness needs to... Oh, no. Okay, there you go. Keep going. Will he just shower? Oh no, he's really dirty. He needs the water to clean. Oh man, this is a hard game. I want to click these in increments. He's gonna die. And we're gonna run out of time. And you're dead. And that, my friends, is Shower Simulator. All good things. Moving along. I gave it a good 4 or 5 shots. I don't think I'm gonna get it. It's a fine-tuned mechanic, like a fine wine. It requires a good palate. I clearly don't shower enough to have experience to be able to successfully complete that game. All right, next up we'll play Firekeeper. Let's go to the game page. A game about starting fires and keeping them that way. Firekeeper. I am the Firekeeper. Twisted Firekeeper. Boo-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, here we go. Let's check this out. Begin. Wow. I've not made a game with GODOT, but this is the first 3D game that I've played with GODOT. Alright, listen up. Do not run out of oil. You will get lost. Do not. You will get lost. Do not run out of... Alright, listen up. Do not run out of oil. Do not. You will get lost. Light up all 4 torches to increase the facility's temperature. Keep them running for as long as possible. Good luck. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm just going to let this, yeah, because I figured that was going to happen. Okay, light these. E. E. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can run with shift. Whoa, that's not a good spot to go. So it's like a little maze. I got to get, do you get more oil with E? No, okay. There's no floor there. One thing I'd say, just as a player, it would be good to have the controls in the beginning or somewhere on the game page even. Oh, here's one. And then I'm going to run all the way back to that oil can. Unless I see another oil can. We're going for it. Bam. All right, let's go back here. Grab this. And I guess the amount of time that those torches are going to last is up there on the top, I'm assuming. All right, we'll run back down here again. This game's timed, so if you are hanging out in chat, feel free to hang out with each other, and I will catch up with chat comments in a moment. However, I'm definitely feeling, as a player right now, I'm feeling the pressure of time as it weighs against me. All right, more oil from me. I need to get to a torch here soon. It's like a maze. That's no bueno, no good. No good. All right, where am I going? I can't get more oil. Down here. The other torches are gonna run out. Oh man, can I relight this one? I can. I can't get there, can I? No! Alright, here we go. No goofing around this time. 1. I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna run out. I need oil, I need oil. No, where's my oil can? Alright. 1. My pinky's getting tired. Like, who's not gonna run? Of course I'm gonna hold down shift the whole time. Alright. Let's go this way. Deal with it. Now I just got to go back to that one that I did last time, which I think was back this way. Down here. Going for it. Bam. Is that it? I think. Did I win? I think that's winning. Unless I missed something. I'm pretty sure we won. Good guys win. All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this is so. I'm so talented as a streamer. I'm so good. Oh, it's a. Did it pause? Why haven't I hit escape? It turned blue. Interesting. Hey, how about that? You guys can't see what's going on. These torches were all lit because I'm that good. Let's see here. Let's see. Kyle Senpei Desu says, feel free to play my game Heat Death if you get the chance. Couple Amino says it's very late here. I don't think I'll make it till you try mine. Oh no, the weather guy? Where's the weather guy? Let's go give that. I think I knocked this one out though. I lit all 4 torches, so I'm interested to see what happened. And everything went blue now. Or maybe they moved around. I am not sure. Bam. All right. Coppola Milo. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, Kyle Senpei Desu, if you're still here, feel free to shoot that link in chat so I can add it to the list. If no one minds, since it's late for Coppola Milo, I'll go ahead and play the weather guy next. We'll look for that. Bam. Let's see here. Entries. The weather guy. The weather guy. This is probably it. Bam. Right? That way you can go to sleep and hang. Try to be fair. I mean, like, I'll get to everyone's game. So if it's really late and everybody else, like, understand, you know, not everybody can stay up all night. I know how that is. I have a day job. Totally get it. And when I play, like, when I do my games for Ludum Dare and stuff and other streamers stream my games, it's like, come on, I've been waiting a half an hour to play, see my game, and then I have to go, and they never get to it. So here we go. Choose your temperature unit. That's really nice. Since I'm in the U.S., I'll go with Fahrenheit because we're weird. All right. Dear Weather Guy, the screen that displays the real temperatures is not working, but since you are an expert, you don't really need it, right? Press enter. And by the way, if you're here and you made Firekeeper, the game I just played, let me know if I did something wrong, because I lit all 4 of the things, so I felt like that was the victory condition to me. So let me know. Oh, okay. I can set it up in sandbox mode and protect me from foul play on some games. That's probably a smart idea. I should do that soon. Thanks a lot, Sackgrass. All right, dear weather guy, the screen that displays the real temperatures is not working, but since you're an expert, you don't really need it, right? You'll see the name of the city, and you have to say the real temperature for this city in real life, right at this moment. By the way, we are live in 10 seconds. Oh, this is good. Good thing I'm not camera shy. All right, let's go. Let's do it. 10 seconds. And now, the weather guy. With the weather guy. The weather. Sydney, 98 degrees Fahrenheit. 98. What? Johannesburg is 42 degrees. What do I do? What do I type in? Oh, do I type in here? 47. Ah. Hey, look at that. Oslo is 70. What's Brasilia? 76. So close. Rome. Rome's going to be 55. Wow. Warsaw. Warsaw 72. Is this getting real weather data right now, I wonder? Atlanta is probably 98. Ooh. Buenos Aires. I don't even know where that is. It's not in America. Dallas. 90. Oh, nailed it. Look at that. I am so good. Barcelona, Spain. If only Rain Drinker was here. Why are you sleeping, my friend? Actually, I told him that sleep's important. He's near Barcelona. I don't know if he's in Barcelona or near it. We'll say 78. Damn. Toronto. It's probably pretty hot there. He says. Helsinki. Man, final score. 2100. Press enter to restart. I like this. Okay. And now, the weather with the weather guy. That's really cool. So in Godot, you're out getting this from the API and then feed it back in. Bangkok is 78 degrees. Istanbul, 78 degrees. Moscow, 78 degrees. Lagos is 78 degrees. Today, Mexican City is a chance of rain, 78 degrees. If I was picking 72, look at I'd be nailing this. Lima is also 78 degrees. Atlanta is 90 degrees. Remember that one. Koto is 78 degrees. And Bangalore is 78 degrees. Santiago is also 78 degrees. And so is Toronto. Hong Kong as well. I did a lot better when I was randomly guessing than this. Alright. What's the average? Seems to be around 72 today in the world. Let's go 72 on it. And now, the weather with TigerJ. If you like your weather regularly, feel free to follow me. My handle is definitely 90-ish. Alright, Munich, 72. Kyoto is 72. Today, Santiago is 72. Prague is 72. Zurich is 72. Vilnius is 72. Seoul, South Korea, 72. New York is 72, and Tokyo is also 72. So Istanbul, 250. What's our average here? I wonder. Probably somewhere in there. Somewhere in like the 70s. 70s seems like a pretty good, solid number around the world today. Your final score is 1350. That was bad, but at least you tried. We have another broadcast in 10 seconds, so hang in there. Alright. We'll do another real one here. The game has been loud and hard to hear me. The game is not as loud now. In Miami is, I think, 88 degrees. 96, damn. Havana, in Havana today, it's going to be about 87 degrees. Toronto is 76 degrees out. Mexico City is going to be about 78 degrees today. And Dublin, Germany, the weather today is 56 degrees with a chance of rain. In Kuala Lumpur, it's going to be 78 degrees. That's my go-to if I don't know. And in Prague, I'd say it's probably about 65. In Turin, wherever that's at, it's 77 out today. And also in Atlanta, it is I think 86 degrees. Dang, Atlanta's 90. Rio de Janeiro is also 86 degrees, and Lagos is going to be 78 degrees as well. And in Paris, the weather today is 72. Man, I did better that time. I definitely do better if I randomly guess. However, I don't really know geography that well. That's what this game is teaching me the most. Very good. You see, these screens are overrated. Okay, we'll have another broadcast in 10 seconds, so keep doing your best. I like the animation, I like the art style, and I love how coherent everything is. So thanks a lot, Copolamino. I appreciate it. And what I mean, like the opening animation, and then even like this kind of there's an old show, really, really old show from a comedy station here in the United States called Dr. Katz, and it has this kind of animated edginess to it that's always in motion. I really like the effect that you have going on here. The perspective's cool too, and the ticker down at the bottom is a really nice touch. So overall, it kind of brings you into the game feel and ties it all in. I really like it. It's definitely a fun entry. Thanks a lot for showing your game and come out to the show today. I really do appreciate it. Just so everybody knows, if you're here, if I do play your game on the stream, in the description, or if you're watching this later on, it's a past broadcast and you're seeing this either on YouTube or as a highlight on Twitch, know that the links to the games that were played are in the description. So if you see one of these games that you like or that you want to go play, feel free to check out the description in this video and you'll be able to see that. If you're live with us right now, which by the way you could do too really easily by going to the Twitch channel, clicking follow, then you know that I'll be linking these games in the chat. And if you see a game that's in my list and you don't have a chat history but you want to link to it, just say something and I'll grab the link. Catching up, let's see here. Just a note. So Sakura gave me a tip that I could set up the app in sandbox mode. So appreciate that. I'll probably check that out soon. R16 says, I'm here, yes. There wasn't much else besides a high score. Once you do run out of oil, manage to light the map up is pretty much winning, though. I'll probably make it so you don't have to hold shift once the rating period's over, though I realized that wasn't very wise watching you play. Yeah, my pinky was cramping up a little bit because, of course I'm going to run at full screen. We're talking about the previous game, Firekeeper, that I played a moment ago, so I'm just catching up on chat because that was a timed game and it was pretty intense. I like the concept though of it, and I think that it was, like I said, the shift key was definitely cramping up, but it was fun. What would almost be neat is if if you either had multiple levels, or if there was some sort of way to swap the positions around, or if the game was procedural, or not even procedural, but just like if there was 3 or 4 random maps, you could kind of fake procedural, and each time you did run out of oil or failed, you would get a new maze. I like mazes, so that was pretty sweet. I jumped up out of order here and I played the weather guy. Let me bring that down here so it's correct. Kyle Senpodesu says, the art style reminds me a lot of Rhythm Heaven. I haven't played that, but I'll check it out sometime. Looks good. Sakras, I have at least 10 pin numbers of people that install my games, so they're probably not very effective. Joke, of course. Yep, by the way, if everybody could write their favorite color, their favorite restaurant, and their mother's maiden name in the chat, that would be wonderful. And where you bank. I would appreciate it. All right, that's a joke. Don't do it. Falcon, a heavy meteor strike. That'll be the game we play next. So, if you're joining us and you have a game that I have not played yet and you do not see it on this left list here, which is very hard to read, feel free to link it in chat and I will add it to the list of games. Up next, we're going to play Falcon, a heavy meteor strike. After that, Henry's Quest, and then Calification. And that would be wonderful. Also, if you want to know more about the stream or any other information of when the different shows are, or you want to hang out with our growing community of developers and people that participate in game jams, feel free to join the Discord server and hang out and chat with everybody. That would be wonderful. We have a very active, I'd say, community of people that are all collaborative all over the world. So feel free to take part in that. And then, of course, my Twitter, if you want to get updates on when the shows are going live and what I'll be streaming, that's always a good place to hang out. All right. Yes, if I didn't add your stream, if I didn't add your game, I probably missed it. So let me add in Heat Death. Heat Death is now after Calification. And I'm going to start with Meteor Strike here. Let's make sure we gave follows to all these people as well. All right, sweet. Here we go. Time to party. Falcon, a heavy meteor strike. It's inspired on SpaceX, Elon Musk, and the Falcon Heavy. In other words, I just thought that the car with an astronaut on space. What if it went through a meteor strike? Well, I guess it's extremely hot to get hit by meteors, so that's what I've made in the Godot Jam, June 2018. The theme is temperature. This is very early access. The game is still in development. I literally spent one night working on it until now. Have fun and give comments so I can improve the game. The sounds are free assets, but I made the sprites and the code. P.S. I've uploaded the zip folder with the data PCK into it. Sorry, I need to sip this coffee. So I had to upload the game again after the end of the jam's time. I also have Linux and Mac versions, but I haven't made any changes on the game itself after the time. Sorry about the trouble. All understandable. Totally cool. Let's launch the game. Here we go. I like this format. All right. Falcon, a heavy meter strike. Oh man. Messing with my sound. Yeah. If you can't hear the music, let me know. And we're gonna just keep dodging these. A nice thing to add in, a suggestion if you want to continue development on this, or you want something to kind of engage the player a little bit more, would be to have some sort of maybe collectible, and you could tie that into the whole Musk theme somehow. There's lots of nice little information. There's a lot of trivia about him too that's out there. But if there were sometimes some objects I wanted to collide in and some that I was trying to avoid as a player, I feel like there'd be a little bit more of a challenge, a little bit more of an engagement here, other than just moving to avoid the different meteors. So, especially if maybe there were some objects that kind of looked similar, even if it was just in the color, I'd have to take a moment to try to find out what was going on. I developed a game in 2012 called Saving Circles that was inspired by Robert Flope's Cosmic Arc that he made on the Atari 2600. I made my game in JavaScript and ported it to Android. You were in the center of the screen and you had to shoot squares but allow circles to collide with your player. It was very simple in its mechanic. However, the mix-up between should I shoot it or should I let it hit me, I penalized the player for shooting the good circles and also for getting hit by the squares. So there was a dual, and it was on an inverse square curve, I think, on the difficulty. So it got harder as the game went on. And that was a really interesting way to engage the player more and to add more challenge than just the classic game that inspired it, which was Cosmic Arc by Robert Flope. If you've never played Cosmic Arc, it's a game where you're a UFO in the center of the screen and meteoroids fly towards your ship from one of 4 different directions. And on the Atari stick, you can push the joystick in one of those 4 directions and shoot. And you shoot the meteoroids and it replenishes your fuel. And then in between levels of shooting meteoroids, there's a different mini game where you're a little baby UFO and you go down and you beam up little animals. And while you're doing that, there's 2 lasers that try to shoot you as you're trying to grab the animals from the area down below. So that's the game Cosmic Arc. And what I made was just half of that game, but it was heavily inspired by it. And that was one of the first game that I ever, I think, put out ever for somebody to play other than a friend of mine. But it's neat. It's still up there, but I don't think there's any device that supports it. Someday I'll port it into itch.io and you guys can check it out sometime. It's neat. I can tell you all about Cosmic Arc though, because there's a lot of trivia behind it. Robert Flope developed that game during when Chicago used to have the Consumer Electronics Expo, and he was jealous of Activision, and everybody always went over and saw what David Crane and the Activision guys were doing. He wrote this whole story on his blog, which I'll link in a moment probably. And he found a glitch in the Atari that would have an animated background, and that wasn't something that anybody knew the system was capable of. So by finding a bug accidentally and exploiting that in their game, they created a product that nobody had ever made before for the system, and it drew a lot of attention. So that's like a Cliff's Notes history of the Cosmic Arc, which was, again, developed and designed by Robert Flope, which inspired my first game that I ever released. Here we go. Bam. Which I'll say I made a whopping $3. So it was a wonderful success, considering that I made it in my bedroom for fun, and I got a coffee out of it. I think I can go forever, and we've lost music. So I would say we need a way to ramp the difficulty over time, and then also maybe some sort of other mechanic to engage, like a power-up or something good that's teasing me to try to go where the meteorites are going to be at, or somewhere, or maybe hitting ideas. Bam. Pretty neat. All right. Good night, Gun Screwer. Thanks a lot for the follow. Hope to see you again soon. And if anybody else needs to go to bed and I didn't make it to your game, or you want to see your game played again, Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, or 9 o'clock Eastern time, which is about 3 or 4 o'clock over in Europe. There's a stream in 2-3 days. So I don't want you to leave because I love having people here hanging out, but also know that there is a show that's more convenient for certain people that are not in the U.S., which is usually like 90% of my audience, right? Because game dev is cool, just not really that popular here in the U.S. All right, let's move on to Henry's Quest. We will follow and check this out. Weather's Wand. Henry's Quest. The Weather's Wand features a boy with a powerful magic and a wand which can... Before we get started, hold on. Live show. Let's see. Cosmic Arc. So this was the game Cosmic Arc, and somewhere. It's sad you Google Cosmic Arc and Robert's site doesn't even show up as one of the top things. Let's see. I'm finding this and I'll link it. Boop, doop, boop, boo. A little research here. There you go. I remember the article. And here you go. For your reading pleasure, someday you can read about the game that inspired my first game, and a game that I played a lot as a child. All right, and this is Cosmic Arc here. This is the second part of the level where the lasers try to shoot you later on in the game. And then you go back up and you shoot meteoroids again. So it's pretty neat. I know I went on a tangent there and talked a little bit about that story while I was playing the other game, but this is one of my favorite games of all time, probably. And the story about it is very, like I said, it's kind of long, but it's really interesting, and Robert made it, and so it's really good. All right, Henry's Quest, Weather's Wand, back to games. Henry's Quest, The Weather's Wand features a boy with powerful magic wand, which can change the weather at any time. The path won't be easy as you go through flames and frozen ways. Be careful with what you can find, changing the environment as you may turn into ashes. I love this font. You control Henry with simple buttons, arrows for movement, and Z for action. It's a platformer puzzle where you have to beat all the levels to win. Be free to comment. Your opinion is very useful for our future projects. Enjoy. Smiley face. This handwriting font is very convincing. It has tricked me. It tricked me until I selected it. I was like, is this an image? That is very neato. All right. Start. All right, this one's a little bit louder. Let me know if you can hear the game okay. All right, now push Z. Z to action. Oh, it's one of these. All right, so the sound's kind of important here. It's kind of neat how it's playing two different audio tracks at once. Let me make sure that you can hear that. It's a bit loud. Okay, let me turn it down a little. All right, let me know if you can. If that's better. Oh boy. Oh no, I was testing something out. I was wondering if it's the kind of 2D controller that you can like just tap it and jump a little, or push it and jump a lot, or if their 2D controller was, you just touch it and you're gonna get the full max height jump. Whether you hold the button down or not, you're getting a max jump height. That almost came out wrong. All right. Oh man, fire, but no death noise. I also want to know what happens if I... Oh, neato. Alright. So, pretty neat, and I like the take on the theme of this one. Oh, man. I know I can do it this way, but I wanted to try to do it the other way, so leave me alone. Don't judge me, alright? Alright. Oh, why'd I do that? No! Yeah, there we go. Alright. That's very tricky with the way that the jump is coded. Because I can't just slightly jump, it's much challenging. I can speak English. It's much challenging. Oh man, yeah, it's killing me. Alright, literally. Oh boy. Just practicing. All good things. Oh, what? Alright. This is a fun one. Now, I mean, game opinions are subjective, you know? This is a genre of game that I enjoy a lot. So, clearly I'll have good things to say. And I'll be more critical as well for the same reason. And I would say, if you're not used to seeing your game streamed or you haven't done this before, know that, like, it's always an opinion. Like, unless there's something objectively, like, if you forgot to, like, write down what your controls were in your game jam entry and I had no idea and I made a comment like that, that's pretty objective feedback. That's, like, that's a fact. Like, I have no idea what button to push when I started the game. That's not the case with this game. Let me make this clear. I'm just giving an example. But after that, like, if I'm saying, like, oh, this is a fun, this is a game I like, keep in mind that games are subjective. There are. And I can't believe I fell just there. Talking and streaming at the same time. Just keep that in mind. And, like, the last game that I played, that I felt like, hey, there could be a little bit more here because I'm not really feeling challenged as a player. That might not be everybody's take on it. I could just be freakishly good at that, like, mobile style, vertical, bullet hell genre. And so, or there might be another streamer that's like that, or somebody else that plays your game like that. So always keep in mind that usually feedback and criticism is subjective, and always stay true to what you want to make as a game. Don't cater to somebody else's opinions. Alright, what's going on here? Everything's on fire. Alright, here we go. Why? And we're jumping around and we're partying. Alright. We need a speedrun timer in this game, if I didn't say that already. And a death count. Catch up my chat. It's a bit, hear you very okay. Yes, cool, good volume. The jump is really tricky though. We're improving it. It would be great to add something that kills you in the ice world, says Sekras. Then again, maybe not. After watching me, the ice world's the only time I feel content. It's the only time I can stop and talk to chat. You have ice spikes. It felt safe. There's black fire in the ice world later on. Sucker says I didn't get that far. And then Capolamilo says the ice music's a bit annoying, which ties perfectly into my comments about how keep in mind that everything's subjective. There's somebody out there that might love the ice music. There's a lot of dissonance in it, and I think that's why it's a little bit hard to listen to, because there's a lot of like going on. at a higher pitch. It kind of sounds like the ultimate alarm to wake me up in the morning. No! I also don't get to listen to the fire music a whole lot in this level. Alright. Why am I so bad at this? I wanna be good. Alright. Yeah! No! Okay. Hey, there it is. Yeah. Catching up here. The fire one is great. And then Iris16 says, I like the music myself. It feels icy. Told you my name's Ice now. That's a reference to a movie. The movie is Hocus Pocus. And let's see here. Zydium says, don't worry. My cold music is nice and smooth, but the hot music, ... Alright. And I forgot to... I jumped into Deathfire again. Blackfire. Blackfire. No! I don't like it. That's just not cool, bro. Alright. No, I'm getting better at this, kinda. Man, that is so annoying. So many levels. It's making me very angry. What happens down here? Can I stand here? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I'm gonna try playing this out. Oh, okay. And there we go. Alright, we shall return. On to the next game. I do appreciate it. However, it's a stream, and I want to try to get some more games in if I can. So understand if I stop for a moment and just take it all in. I'm just going to take it all in for a minute. I do try my best to give every game a significant amount of detail. So I will come back and play this some more. Maybe not on the stream, maybe not on this stream, maybe in a future stream. However, I am following you, and I will give some comments, and I intend to complete this game. So, but just I have to keep moving forward. Kill faction. All right, Zodium. Total working time, 26 hours, 30 minutes. Update 1/6/2018, 4:38 p.m. Significantly reduced the likelihood of becoming trapped by an enemy swarm at temperatures well below the maximum. Objective, reach the purple cloud at the end of the level. Your score is determined by the time and damage that you took, as well as the average temperature for the entire run. To maximize score, be quick and evade enemies while keeping your temperature high. Be careful, high temperatures empower your enemies. Controls. Let's see here. Enter to start game and return to the menu. When the game ends, WASD will move up, down, left, and right. Left shift to increase your speed. Left control to decrease your speed. Interesting. F11 toggles full screen. Hints. If you go through the final maze at maximum temperature, you probably won't be able to win. It is possibly trapped in corners by a group of enemies, so be careful. I'm interested about this game. This has me like so enthralled with what am I about to experience? Once an enemy has line of sight, it will track you for up to 5 seconds. Without line of sight, max temperature, there's no escape. Alright, here we go. Kill faction. Launch it. Full screensies. How's the sound? Can you guys hear this music? It seems a little bit lower than other games. Let me know if it's too loud. Alright. Here we go. That's okay. I don't mind it being tense. I have fun. I am a personality. Ooh, neato. I'm probably wasting time right now. One thing I will say, what's up, dudes? Whoa, that's cool facts. It's hard to tell the difference between what's a wall and what's a floor. Starting. You guys. Haha. No, it's a dead end. I love how it fades in. Alright, let's try this again. Do the arrow keys work as well? I know not everybody uses WASD around the world, so that might be something you want to think about implementing, just an alternative set of keys for people to use. If they don't have the same keyboard layout, then WAS and D won't do a whole lot of good for them to be able to experience your game. And of course you want as many people to be able to play your game as possible. So one thing I would just suggest is to set up the arrow keys also for your game. So I can't go through. I'm totally without. You guys are jerks. Leave me alone. I'm busy. I'm playing. I'm gonna use my left hand for this. So, that increases temperature. Does that increase my speed? Or does that let me like melt blocks? Let's see. Just doing some science here. This is max temperature. Oh, that's a lot faster. Okay. Neat. Round 2. Man, it's so hard to get away from them once they get you cornered. Go away. Leave me alone. I don't want you. Now, I screwed up last time I went up to the top. That was not a good idea. No. Let me in. Let me in. This isn't gonna work. Ah, look away. Look away. Look away. feel dizzy. The music is loud. Okay. It's cool. I have really loud music. Let's see if that's better. Should be better. The music should be better. I love the effects. Increase speed with left shift. I do use shaders for the shaking. You can't outrun the enemies if you don't increase your speed. Temperature increases when you move. It's increased faster when your speed is high. I see. Okay, here we go. I think I'm looking at issues in the stream. No, the colors are distorting in the game. The colors are really distorting, Secris. Alright. Speed up. Full speed ahead. Yeah, nobody cares about you dudes. We're out of here. Oh, look at how much better it's received now that I've cranked up my speed to max. Where do I go from here? I thought I went up here and it was a dead end earlier. Oh my gosh. Which one of these do I go in? Oh my goodness. No, no. 1,939,422. Alright, I'm getting better. Now that I understand the speed thing. Let me try this again. This is good. I think max speed is a good speed, even though the temperature goes up higher. Really? Is there a... I would like to formally request the feature to rage restart the game. Please, thank you. I want to restart right now. That speedy restart button. Why do I come down here? Why did I do that? Good night, Player DBR. Are you streaming later tonight, or you heading out? Check for you later if you're out doing stuff. How am I still alive? Dudes. Come on. I thought I was destined to die there. I'm going through. Yeah, that's right. That's right. My score, I think, was worth that time. Alright, here we go. Ah, temperature drops so you can survive. I see. I love the style of this game. Don't go down here. You die. Don't tell me the... You ruined the surprise. Now you have to change the game. Oh, but you didn't tell me which fourth path. Fourth from the bottom, fourth from the top? This time I'm not gonna do this stupid thing that I do where I go down to the bottom. I like it. I will learn this. We are moving on. It's a sweet game. I look forward to playing it some more. I'm going to move forward, though. However, I will continue on the stream. Next up, we'll be playing Heat Death. And if you like I said before in the past, and just to recap it again, if you've seen any game on this, if you're watching this on YouTube or as a video on demand or as a past broadcast or it was linked somewhere or you found a secret or your buddy gave you a bootleg VHS tape of my stream, know that somewhere with that bootleg is a folded up piece of paper or in the description of this video on YouTube or the description of this video on Twitch with links to all these games. So if you just saw Calfaction and you thought, wow, Tiger is not that great, I can definitely do better, and it looks like that game's amazing, I want to play it, please feel free to give that game a download and check it out and give it a play. And if it's within the time period of rating these games, I think there's 11 days left as of this exact moment, feel free to give them a rating also. So thanks a lot. And thank you so much for submitting your games, Adium. I would love a key to Rage Restart after I had screwed up my run. I really enjoyed the fast pace and the action-y, arcadey feel of what you made there, though. As a player, I enjoyed it a lot. I'll try to explain things too in two different styles a lot of times on the stream, especially if you're here and you've submitted a game for me to play. So I'll say, like, as a player, I enjoyed this, and that. As a developer, one thing that I would suggest is that you use the arrow keys also in controls on that previous game on Calfaction. So WASD is great, but if I could use the arrow keys also, especially if I don't have a standard keyboard, that would be really nice for other players to experience your game. All right, Heat Death is up. It's a fun game where your star flying around space minutes before the end of the universe. Heat Death. If anybody else is in the chat right now, if you're here on the show, checking it out, watching along, and you have a game that I have not played yet, if it's for the Godot Game Jam, or even if it's your own personal game you've been working on and you're just, stopping by, lurking through Twitch and seeing what's on tonight, feel free to link your game or your project in the chat and I will check it out. So it doesn't have to be a Godot Game Jam game. That's just kind of the theme for tonight. And also for Saturday morning. So thank you so much. You can also join my Discord server and be a part of our community here in the show. So I'd love to have you as you work on other projects and other game jams or want to talk with other people that are using Godot or explain to me how I should use Godot, because I've only done 20 minutes of Godot ever. Feel free to join that and hang out. You can also follow me on Twitter. Let's go ahead and launch Heat Death. Oh, it's already going. It just starts right up, and it's probably loud for you. If you can. If it's very loud, let me know. Here's the sun, I bet. Whoa, there's a big old hand. Spinning. This must be the sun here. Interesting. Some interesting shaders going on. Neato. I don't know what these stars mean. Here's a clock. It's a very interesting experience about the end of times, though. Let's go around the sun a little bit. We didn't go over to the east side a little bit, to the right side. There's an eyeball. I wonder what these stars mean too. MMX says, here's my game jam. I had to rush features in the last hour, so it's not really fun to play. Oh, that's alright, man. It is all cool. We will check it out. Don't be hard on yourself. I don't know if you saw my Godot game jam entry, but it's the one that you can't play because I didn't submit one. So the only not fun to play game jam game is the one that the person never made, right? I'm trying to make a play on the whole, like, the only wasted vote is the vote you didn't cast thing, I guess. But yeah, I like this hand. What up? What up, dude? I want to go back down to the trippy area. It's like over here somewhere. It's neat that you get a sense of space in here, even though you can't really see where you're going. Ah, this is it. Very bizarre. Don't know what's gonna happen. There's the clock. It follows the mouse. If you click, it acts all crazy. The music got a little quieter here, I think. Now I'm in the sun again. I'm in the sun. You can't see the temperature gauge. Look, there's a temperature gauge behind my head. I just realized that. I'm really good at obstructing UI components tonight on the stream. I'm doing really, really well at that. Alright, so I'm guessing that that's that. Oh, I didn't see that thing. I definitely missed some stuff. Pretty neat. Alright, we got a follow on here though. We'll check it out in the future. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead, Minimax, and check out your game here, The Hungry Magician. Let's add that to the list of things that we have played. So I will make sure I give it a rating later on, and I'll also have this in the description when this video goes to YouTube later on as well. So, and we start. Help Dude Man to feed the hungry magician who just entered the tavern. Use the money earned to buy new coal. If it gets too cold or too hot, the magician definitely won't be happy about that. The recipes for foods can be found in the shelf. The lever next to the furnace can be used to reduce the furnace's efficiency if you put too much coal into it and it gets too hot. I uploaded this project a minute before the deadline. Some features didn't make it and the game is too easy due to missing balancing. Everything was self-made during the jam. Even though I'm not happy with this game's quality, I've had a lot of fun at my first game jam so far. Oh, congratulations for your first entry. That is wonderful. The only thing left from the initial idea is the furnace that keeps the temperature up. Simply because there wasn't enough time to implement what I wanted to, I will put more time into planning the next time. Excellent. Well, congratulations on your first game jam. That's wonderful. And now, maybe this will be your first stream, your first time your game was streamed, huh? On Itch.io, on Twitch, on my channel. All right. Wonderful. I had a similar experience with Ludum Dare where I ran out of time and I implemented a boss and it was like 5 minutes before the deadline when I got it in this last LD jam that happened. Alright, so we walk around. I should reread the controls. My mind was wandering a little. Alright. E and F, interact 1 and 2. Alright, let's see here. Go up through here. Oh yeah, now we're up here. And that's the magician, I'm taking it. So we gotta go eat a serve an item. He wants some food. Take bread, put the ingredient down, and then we're gonna go and take some salad, throw that down over here. Yeah. We'll take, now he wants bread. Let's grab some bread. Here, magician, you want some bread? There you go. Now he wants a salad meal. We'll reset and just grab some salad. Oh, not bread. Oh, man. Salad. Now he wants something else. What's this dude want? What's this bucket of water doing? Oh, he's getting mad at me now. Let's take some coal. Refuel it. You have to actually look up the recipes on the shelf, and there are some potatoes in the bottom right corner of the kitchen. Oh, some potatoes down there. I got it here. Okay. Take a potato. Now I just want... I got this. I can handle lettuce. Yes. Alright. Oh, I got it now. We look at these icons. Alright, so we got this dude. That's going to be a bread and a potato and a lettuce. Bread, potato, lettuce. Bread, potato, lettuce. Bread, potato, lettuce. Potato and a bread. And then how do I create the food afterwards, I wonder. I want some water. Yeah, I need a cup from somewhere. Where do I get my cup at? I'm leaving. I'm going. I gotta go to work. Now he wants a tomato sandwich. He's making up his mind. He wants everything. This guy. What a jerk. The order matters. The cup can be picked up from the shelf. Oh. Take cup. There we go. Fill cup. There you go. Now I want something else. He wants like a beer. A root beer. Ginger beer. Be happy with that, fool. Alright. What's the red thing here? A tomato and some bread. Bread and tomato, order matters. So, bread and a tomato. Or meat. It's not tomato, it's meat. There we go. Hey, look at that. We nailed it. There you go. Now you wanted some bread. I got bread. I got so much bread. There you go. Be happy. Now you want a potato. He's real undecided on what he wants right now. Bread. Alright, what's that meal? Bread, then lettuce, then tomato. Bread, lettuce. Oh no, I reset. Ah! No, reset again. Bread. I'm making this, whether he wants it or not now, he's getting it. Lettuce and meat tomato. I know it's meat. I'm calling it tomato for fun. Yeah, be happy. Have a now you want a potato? I got potato. I got a potato for you. I have 19 money now too. At some point I guess I was gonna have to restock stuff. The fire's gonna burn out. Uh-oh. I remember reading something about that. Alright. There we go. Sweet. Alright. It is very hard to draw pixel art, that is for sure. I love the shading that you have on the oven here. Ooh, I don't know how to make that one. That's like green, yellow, green. So potato and lettuce. Oh, that's an easy one. I can do that. I can make that for him. One thing is I want to be able to grab potatoes from the side. I know you ran out of time and stuff, but oh man, I did it again too. Take a potato. Oh, I did take a potato from the side, didn't I? No, that's bread. Reset. Potato. You can take it from the side. Something was weird. I wasn't able to take one from the side a second ago. Here you go. Oh, I think I rejected it somehow. Oh, man, I'm not good. Oh, how do I drop the item? Space. Yes. I've advanced to dropping things. You're gonna eat this whether you want it or not, dude. Pretty cool. The pixel art's really well done. I think that maybe, you know, you said next term you're gonna do some more planning. Trying to balance things out. One thing that I do, now, this is my own personal strategy. I get all my mechanics down first, and I use really rough art, like placeholder art, and then I'll go and add art towards the end and sound effects usually towards the end. Anything that's, since this is your first jam entry, I'll give you some of this might not be good advice, but this is just my own personal strategy. I play to my strengths first and try to get my game down, my concept, and do what I'm usually efficient and fast at and what I have the most experience with first. And then anything that I struggle with or that takes me more time than most people, like art and music, or anything that is kind of a bottleneck to my game design, I'll do that last. I'll put that off to last. And if I can just fudge it and phone in like the art and phone in the music and phone in the stuff that's going to be a blocker, I won't get hung up on it. And I can get through with my core concept right away. And then I can go and touch those things up later. And what ends up happening a lot of times is I have a game that's complete and fun to play, even if something doesn't have it. I'm reusing a sound effect over and over again, or I've totally have like found ways to cheat the art style that I'm doing and do some mirroring and flipping and some weird shortcuts to get it in on time. So that's just some advice from me. But like I said, it might not be good advice for you. That's my, when I'm doing a game jam, that's usually what I do is I just try to, as fast and as quickly as I possibly can, get my game tweaked the way that it feels like it's a concept and that it's fun and that it fits the theme and that everything's tied in. So maybe that helps you out. I'm at the end of my list, so if I didn't get to play your game, you can link it now and I'll give it a go. I've got probably about enough time left for one more. And then I'll have another show on Saturday morning on the East Coast time. It's 9 o'clock Saturday Eastern time, US. If you scroll down on the channel right now, it'll show you in your local time what time that Saturday show is in the afternoon. If you're in Europe, it's usually, I think, 3 or 4